Oh shit. Alright, on the original game, it's still slow downs. I think what we might just have to do is just bear with it. I do sincerely apologise, but there's nothing I can do at the moment to really stop this from slowing down. I just think this slowdown is unavoidable at this time. I've tried changing all the plugins and it just won't seem to make a difference. It slows down regardless. I can either have it so I have slow gameplay or I have it so I have slow cutscenes. I can't make it at the moment. I can't do anything where it can allow the cutscene and the gameplay to flow evenly alongside each other. So we're going to try this again. I'm going to try and get through this cutscene. I'm going to bear with it, but we might just have to just go with it. I don't know what else I can do. So we're going to go straight into the cutscene. We're going to hopefully avoid these guards that have just appeared outside just before I started recording. Well, as I started recording. So yeah, let's see what we can do. We'll change our uniforms. We haven't yet. All right.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volkin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volkin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volkin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh?
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
GRU operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Alright, because of this game having so many cutscenes, it's going to be difficult for me to juggle between, what's the word, it's going to be hard for me to juggle between cutscenes and other what's the word I'm looking for, and gameplay. Now we've got another long cutscene to come up, so I'm probably going to continue with this. I don't really know what else I can do. It's really hard for me to know what I need to do now. I'm gonna go around and collect some items, even though they're not really much good at this point. But I want to get a little bit of cutscene in before I do the next. Right. Another long cutscene coming up, guys, but this will be, I think, the end. In fact, no, you know what? I'm going to put this into 2 parts. So I'm going to split the video in 2. I'm not going to merge this with the next part I'm going to record, but I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So I'm going to do this, this will be part 3 or part 4, but I'm going to do it part 4, 1 of 2, 1 of 2 of 2, you know, that kind of thing. Just so I can split up the video in terms of the cutscene. So when we come back, I will be going through this gate, and yeah. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.